And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Shed in at the wall. Reeves gets the bucket.
And you can't let Reeves get set in these corner spots because you will get torched.
Pirtle's shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Hayes with the screen for MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Ingram. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Ingram missing. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Drops in the tray.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Inside, here's Pirtle, and that dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Driving the lane. Onside, Barrett. Ingram kicks to Barrett. Barnes screen on Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with JJ Redick. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenge that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here tonight. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Shed. James defending. Pass to Shed. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's MP. Again, the Lakers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Toronto has possession. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
So it's the Lakers now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. James, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Ingram outside. Over Doncic. And it's Ingram missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, Reeves. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ingram outside. Pass to Barnes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
LeBron James on the wing. 16 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors trail by 6. Outside, Barrett. Barnes with it. He's on him. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And we're about halfway through the season, and what better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Out to Ingram from deep. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Hachimura, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
Ingram can't get that one to fall.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Over in the corner, Vincent fires the 3. Good. Picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Barrett wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. MP outside. On the wing, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Raptors trail by 14. Here's Shed. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ingram with it. Defended by Reeves. Here's Shed. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Shed's got 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Reeves right side, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Ingram wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
MP outside. Reeves in the corner. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Raptors trail by 13. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Marcus Smart's check in for Doncic. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at the Lakers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And that was good. Hachimura.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Walter. His last outing, he had 8 points. Dick passes to bat. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And again, Toronto no up. Los Angeles leading by 16. Reeves in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Reeves has got 20 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Walter. Nothing on the board. They set the screen. Will it go? And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Walter out there with Dick. And it's battle in at the 3 spot. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys?
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. It's good from long range. Laravia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. That one drops for him. Mamu Kelishvili has got his first basket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
MP outside. On the wing, James. Shot clock at 6. A 3-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 17. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Brian. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Here's Drummond after Toronto at the 3-pointer. Puts up a 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by MP. LeBron's got 5. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Reeves. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the 3-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the 3-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Shed. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
That one falls. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP outside. James dishes to MP. Back to LeBron. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Ingram left side. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Drummond. There's the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Out to Barrett. Ingram outside. Takes a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 20. MP right side. The 3 from LeBron. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 11.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Mahmoud Kalashvili passes to Ingram. Here's Murray Boyle. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time. Because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Here's Shed. And the rejection by LeBron.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
It's Drummond with the draw. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Here's Shed. He's got 6. Pass to Barrett. Here's Murray Boyd. Covered by MP. Here's Shed. Shot clock at 3. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's MP. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Toronto's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Doncic comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting. They'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their star.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And the Raptors with the ball after LeBron James hitting the three. For three, Ingram. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
On the wing, James. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
MP has been impressive in this one, to say the least.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world in any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And here is Los Angeles now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Phoenix again from distance.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to fifth place on the career triples list. Here's Shed. Pass to Ingram. Now Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. MP deciding where to go with it. The three for Doncic. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Pirtle. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one's good. Ingram's got 15 points.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
On the wing, James. Shoots over Ingram. And James gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And that one's good. Ingram.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before. Growing accustomed to carrying the load.
I love to see MP showing off a little bit, letting everybody know what he's capable of.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
A power move by MP. Could have been an and one.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Shed. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Doncic right side. And he drops it in from the low post. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Here's Ingram. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by the Raptors. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Hayes. Dalton Knecht comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for James. And that one's good. Ingram.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Doncic with a screen for MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Drummond's got 24.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And here's Barnes for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Guys, we had to take flight to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
Drummond in the post. Defended by Pirtle. And that one's good. Drummond.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, Barrett. Pirtle against MP. To the inside. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
And it's Knecht in the corner. Cans it from downtown. Knecht's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they've been better been good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Vincent finds Drummond. Pass to connect. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Connects. Got 6.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
And here is Pirtle. Here's Barnes. And yes, it's good. 9 points for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Drummond working against Pirtle. And it's Connect in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you guys.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Shed after the basket by the Lakers. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Over in the corner, Vincent gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll...
And another assist for him.
And this man keeps dropping time. Tied for the 4th most ever in an NBA game.
The vision. And the passing from him. Just unreal, guys. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Hachimura, and another assist.
And with that assist, he now has the 4th most ever in a game.
I mean, he's been magical with the rock. He's reading the game with such ease. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the 1st round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
The three-pointer is right on target. Vincent's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Lakers. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And again, Toronto no up. MP outside to the left side wing. Back to Arabia. That 3 off the mark. Toronto's going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the 2nd half. Walter can't get it to go. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pulls it from 20. Again, Los Angeles.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
To the middle. Here's Walter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Walter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Changes for the Lakers. MP comes in for Maxi Kleba, and Smart subbed in for Jake LaRavia.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 1 victory for them on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
So for Toronto right now, and at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Pirtle, then it's Barrett, and it's Shed in at the point guard position. Barnes outside. And Barnes gets double teamed. Barrett kicks to Ingram. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Smart on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
And every time he gives up the ball, it seems to end with an assist.
Well, he's piling them on and is fast approaching the 3rd slot in most assists in a game. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And the 3 off target. And the Lakers with possession here. Back to MP. And it's Connect in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.